All the things that the wellness industry does that needs to be left in 2025. Using the phrase root cause. Unless you too have learned the complex pathophysiology of disease, I really don't want to hear you blaming everything on a singular root cause. And especially not if you have a supplement that's going to cure that problem. Speaking of supplements, promoting supplements that have no regulation behind them and aren't required to have any evidence that prove that they work, while demonizing pharmaceuticals that have to undergo rigorous testing to prove that they do what they say they're going to do, can only be prescribed by people who actually know how they work. I understand why you have that link in your bio. Raw milk. It's disgusting. Stop promoting it, especially to my pregnant patients. The phrase balancing hormones. Name 3 hormones. And then tell me how they're supposed to be balanced. Hormones are complex, and if it was as easy to balance them, we would already be doing that. Speaking of hormones, demonizing birth control. Not every birth control is for every single person, but by demonizing the entire category of birth control, you really are just telling on yourself. Just say that you want everyone barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. And speaking of chiropractors, not all chiropractors, but it's always a chiropractor. Speaking outside of your scope, stick to the thing that you're good at, which is MSK things. Stop talking about hormones and birth control and gut flora. That's not in your scope of practice. Do what you're good at. Do what people see you for. Stop trying to sell them the Dutch test. Trying to be cutesy with the word jab instead of saying the word vaccinations. Detoxing. If you have a working liver and kidneys, you don't need to detox. So don't fall for the scam, the tea, the gummies that they're selling in their link in bio. The talking points that doctors don't learn about nutrition in medical school. You're right, I didn't learn a lot about nutrition in medical school because I did not go to school to become a registered dietitian. There's a whole healthcare profession of people who learn about nutrition, and I, as a physician, refer to those experts. I also didn't learn about being a physical therapist or being a dentist. It's not what I went to school for. It's also not what you learned in chiropractic school. And lastly, just the general attack on science. 2025 was an incredibly hard year for scientists. From the top down, it was attacked from the topmost points of our government to every single day on social media. And so I hope that 2026 is the year that we can believe in science again.